Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Very cute. Oh wow.
So trying to build it more like authentic.
Good views. Hello, and we have just checked in to Anfasteröd Gårdsvik. I think that's how you say it. Apologies if my pronunciation is not on point, but yeah, we've just checked into the most adorable little what do you call it, like tent, but safari tent is what I think we call them in the UK, but it's lakeside. It sleeps 4, but obviously it's just for 2, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tent tour, if you will, and show you around now. So you park your car up there, and then you come down here, and you've got 2 little seats which are just offer you the most amazing view of the lake. And then you come around this side, if it'll lighten up a little bit, and you've got a little decking area and the entrance to your safari tent. And then if you go in here, come straight in. This is amazing. You've got a little sofa there, which I think is like an extra bed or just a settee to hang out. It's storing our luggage for now. A little kitchen, sink, fridge, hob, everything. You can cook meals if you want to. We won't be because we're going out for dinner tonight. But then we get breakfast delivered in the morning as well. And then you've got a little table here, I guess, if you want to eat your breakfast here rather than outside. In here, we've got an amazing tiny shower, toilet, bathroom, which looks incredible for a kind of glamping safari tent. Obviously all this is just out into nature, as you can see. And then yeah, I've got a little bed down here, and which is tucked right behind what is the bathroom. And then if we come all the way round, so let's go all the way around here, there's a staircase, and if you go up, can't see.
I'm here.
It's up there somewhere. I can't climb this ladder with one hand, so just another little room to chill. Yeah, very cool. So we have just arrived at the most amazing viewpoint. Let me see if I can, if it'll focus or not, rather than being on me. I will insert a clip, but we've just hiked maybe about 1 kilometre basically from our little cabin to a viewpoint, and we've got some lunch. So we're just going to have a coffee, have some lunch, even though it's a bit late for lunch, but we are going out for a later dinner as well. So yeah, we're going to enjoy the view, sit here for a little bit, and then we're going to go stand up paddleboarding on the lake. What have we got? It looks like spider.
Yeah, sausages.
No. Sandwiches.
Oh yeah, some like wrap kind of thing.
Some coffee, juice. Nice. We have just come down to the lake, just setting up shop and leaving our bags here, and then we're going to go for a little paddle. We've got our paddle boards just behind me, and this is where we're going to go paddle.
Be a Swedish oyster, because it's not so sharp. It's fully bonded with the rock.
So a little bit on edge about the jellyfish, but all good. Theo's over here trying to find the massive ones to get a picture, so maybe I'll insert a clip here if he gets one. But yeah, we are having the best time, just floating around on the water, a little bit on edge because of the jellyfish, but that's fine. But yeah, the sun is out and it's so peaceful here as well. Good evening from our first night in Sweden. We are going on bikes to dinner. Apparently the restaurant where we're going, Musselbaren, is about 11-minute bike ride away, so we were given the option whether we wanted to walk, drive or cycle, and we said we would cycle because it's such a cool way of getting to dinner. So yeah, I'll show you now, and let's see if we can work this. No, the coat, it's still attached to the front.
Oh yes, there is. Yeah.
Don't tell everybody. Put my hat in here. There's even a little map. A bit of a history lesson for you guys. This town was actually founded by a Scottish man called Robert McPhee, and this statue is in honour of him. There's a lot of Scottish, what's the word I'm looking for? Heritage around this area, which is just wild, but it's because he came here and set this town up as a spa town. So we've got the restaurant and it's all in Swedish, and obviously myself and Theo, we both don't speak Swedish, but absolute game changer when travelling is Google Translate. So you just open the app, highlight over whichever thing you're looking at, and it translates it from Swedish into English, and then also you can take a picture if you want to save it for later. So I've got a tofu creamed thing with herbs, and you've got what you've got?
It's a salmon tartare.
Salmon tartare, which looks amazing. Both look good. Yeah, so I've got, what did I order?
You've got the
grilled cheese.
Grilled halloumi with like a bulgur thing.
Ooh. So explain what it is.
This is Moors mariniere, which is mussels in a steamed in a broth of cream and white wine with vegetables.
What you doing there, mate? I'm so unfit. Who thought this was a good idea? Who did? Oh my god, I'm dying. Good morning. I've just woken up. It's so cold in this tent. I'm not sure why, because I don't know. Must be something to do with the fabric. It's kept very cool in the night, which is great because obviously it's summer, but it gets quite cool. But yeah, we've just had breakfast delivered by the lovely team here, and we're just going to sit on the balcony and have breakfast. Coffee first. A little hamper. I think we've got some fresh bread, still warm. And we've ordered like yogurt and berries and bits. One apple, some orange juice, apple juice. Beautiful. So we've just come down to the jetty, we've checked out of our cabin and we're just going to sit on the jetty, and I might go in the water, let's see. So one of the coolest things about this place is also they have, sorry, ignore the car noise, a floating sauna. Look at this. How epic. Unfortunately we haven't got time to go in, but look at it. Sitting on the lake in your own little floating sauna for an hour. So cool. Go. Hi. Good morning. No, you've already seen me today. We had breakfast and then went for a swim and just hung out by the jetty for an hour, just relaxing. And we are now leaving Anfasteröd Gårdsvik. Again, excuse the pronunciation. And we are heading to Fiskebäckskil, which is meant to be one of the most beautiful towns on the west coast of Sweden. It's the kind of very iconic Swedish houses that you would see with the red, the deep red buildings, and it's a beautiful fishing town. So yeah, we're going across to, well, we're going to drive to there now, and then we are going across on the pedestrian ferry over to Havets Hus, which is where we're going to go for a hike for a couple of hours. Apparently that's meant to be beautiful there and have loads of views of the ocean, and there's some kind of rock formation as well, which we're going to try and find. And then later on we'll come back to Fiskebäckskil and then go to check into our hotel. We are staying at the Slipens hotel this evening, but we're just going to dump the bags first, and then we're going to head out on a little kayak tour. So that'll be really fun. Okay, so we've just arrived in Lysekil and we did a little diversion which didn't go to plan. We were going to go to a place called Smögen, but the road was closed to that fishing village. So we turned around and decided to come here a little bit earlier than planned. So yeah, we're going to go hiking for a few hours in a place called Havets Hus and have a little wander around the town afterwards.
This is the footpath.
Yeah.
All the dotted bits.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, maybe we just
go. I think that's over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Across there near the water.
Wait a second.
So we've just parked up the car and we've just started walking along the Kuststigen Trail, which is one of Sweden's most famous hiking trails. We're going to do only a very small part of it. Apparently, if you do the entire thing, it can take like 3 months. It's that long. So it literally goes, I think, from Gothenburg basically all the way north to kind of the tip of the top of Sweden. So yeah, we're just going to have a walk around along the trail. We're just going to go into a nature reserve in a second, where we've been told that there's some amazing boulder type rocks and some cool things to see. So yeah, that's what we're going to do for the rest of, well, this morning / into this afternoon. Lunch with us. So we've just jumped back in the car, but we are going to head back, well, not back to, but we are heading to Fiskebäckskil to check into our hotel for the night. But we're actually going to take the ferry, which is quite fun. Seems a very normal thing to do here, like the ferries seem to run all the time, and to be honest, this ferry is kind of part of the road, like on the sat nav. It just kind of suggested this route was the best route anyway. So yeah, we're going to give it a try.